That's right, Gracious Gang. It's Mike Creavey from The Gracious Guest. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, do all that stuff, thumbs up, all that. But see, those of you who voted for a celebratory video for the 5,000 subscriber benchmark along the lines of 40-year-old plays original NES on the Switch, you didn't know what you were, sort of getting out of all of this, because I've got some stories to share with you as I play the original Zelda for about 10 minutes. Look at that right here. 1986. I'm 2 years old. 1 year later, 2 years later, somewhere in there, we get a Nintendo. And you know whose idea it was? It's my grandparents' idea. It was Nana's favorite game here. It was Zelda. And they rightly recognized, I think, that this was going to be a great opportunity for us to develop our hand-eye coordination and learn how to problem solve through these, this sort of fantasy-based adventure game. So they were on top of things. Granted, the graphics are nowhere as nearly as awesome and spectacular as they are now. But you know what? This is the original. We're going to play a little bit of it. See if I remember some things here. Let's see. All right, what do we got here? I don't remember where I'm at here. I got one Triforce. I beat level 1. I don't even remember where level 2 is. I got my boomerang. What I want to get is one of those controls that's like an emulator, or well, the game's an emulator, I guess, but to have the control that's like the original a little bit more. But this is all right. I don't like that it's like off center. Okay, what do we got here? How do I do? Oh yeah, cool. Okay, so I'm trying to work this out because like takes a little. Whoop. There we go. All right. Those guys don't normally pose much of a threat. All right. I don't know the official name for some of these things. Like, these guys are like spiders. Oh, there I go. Oh, there we go. Nana was always adamant that I was getting too close to everything. She's like, stand far away and use your boomerang. I was like, you know what? Oh, shoot, I missed. There we go. Sometimes those guys give you the 5 rupee gems, not just the 1. So she would send us to places. She'd like, all right, go around and find those guys, build up some money. By the way, quick little pause here. One thing you couldn't do in the old one was actually do restore points and actually save the game anywhere you wanted, so that's kind of cool. It's sort of cheating, so I might not do that. But one thing, she would be so mad at me right now, because right before, the last time I played this, I went into one of those little dens where you can go up to like the wizard dude who's like a grifter or something, and it's like, you can pick one of the gems, one of the rupees, whatever it is, and it's like -10 to kind of like make 50 or 100, it's like a gambling thing. She was always like, don't do that. It's stupid. It's stupid. And what's funny is she's teaching us that it's not really a good idea to get into gambling in real life. So, like, why would you start doing that? Oh, there's a 5er. Why would you do that now? Why would you do that in a kid's video game? But you know what? I'm 40 years old, and I did it the other day. I lost, like, all of my money. So, Nana, I know you can hear this. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. What do we got? These guys, another thing Nana always taught me, stay in the same place. Just stand, because if you start wandering around, they're going to pop up all over the place. But if you stay on a sturdy, like sort of a steady line coming across there, oh, I'm not paying attention, then they'll get you. She was also adamant that you shouldn't worry about this dude, okay? But I also, if I remember correctly, I know I can bomb this. So hang on a second here. Oops. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Always get the heart. Always. Because then, in the long run, you're building up your ability. Oops. You're building up... that's fun. This is not rehearsed, by the way, if you can't tell. You're building up your ability to fight more significant fights later on, okay? So that's a good rule of thumb, too. Oh. Ah. These guys are tricky. Oh, how dare you. Sometimes the blue ones have bombs. These guys... Oh, just missed it. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. She also advocated using the wall. There's some bombs. These guys usually have bombs. Whoop. Okay. I don't remember if there's something there or not. I'm not really ready to go to like another level yet. I don't think. Whoa. Oh man, I might try to go back to level 2. We'll see here. I'm not gonna play this for long. My goal was about 10 minutes of this. I don't know if any of you are still watching. I'm gonna be thoroughly impressed. Watch this become like the most viewed video I've ever posted. Oh, come on. Ah. Let's see what we got here. The big shield's nice, but you can get that later. Arrows. I mean, what do I got here? I have the bow. Nana would probably, in this case, advocate getting the arrows. Because I have the bow, they're going to come in handy, and they're really good with certain bad guys, like those spider dudes. You know, if they're really jumpy, it's good to kind of get them from afar. Oh, this might have been a bad idea. I don't have a lot of... Whoa! Ah! Oh, that was dumb. Gotta move! There we go. Woo! Okay. I think you can burn some of these bushes here later on when you get the candle, but I don't have that yet, so let's see what we got here. This, I just want to get out of here. I'm not going to fight those guys. I think level 2 is up here somewhere. Oh, come on. Good. Some hearts would come in handy. Oh, jeez. Oh. No. See, this is where, you kids in the audience, this is how you used to save it. And then you'd have to start. Hold on. Back at the beginning. Now, I could have done a restore point, but as we said earlier, I don't want to do that. Now, what I can't remember... I have to find a fairy to refill my health. I think she's over here, but I don't remember. I'm just gonna skip these guys real quick. I don't really want to mess with any of them. Is she up here? Oh, and I don't have a raft. There we go. Okay. Now we're talking. So, I already did level 1. I could have sworn level 2 was like over in the bushes. There we are. Okay. Level 1's over there. That's where I got my first Triforce, but you'd think after several decades of this I'd stop getting so close, but I'm chalking it up to not being used to this new control. How about over here? Let's try... I'm getting way up into the mountains and stuff. I can't believe I can't remember where, like... Oh, geez, those guys, they're not good. Once you get the ladder, you can cross over the water more easily. We're just gonna explore a little bit, folks. You know what? Maybe I can... Let's use the bow and arrow a little. That's what I... Oh, whoop. Aha! Okay. Now that I'm thoroughly almost dead... Oh, this guy? Are you kidding me? This is a bad idea. Oh. At least I got to waste an arrow before it happened. Alright, well... Maybe we can, before we wrap up here... Because I don't know about you, but I'm having fun. I think I'm going to try one more, I'm going to try something, one more little thing here before we get into this. If I can make it there. To be fair, I'm not as used to the little boomerang. I still have memories of, like, you get the... Oh, come on. I can make it. There we go. It's not as easy with the Switch controller, okay? That's all I'm saying. I used to be really good at this game. Whoa. There we go, look at that. Angled sort of attack. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, dang it. Oh, you don't. There we are. Alright. I think fairy up here somewhere. Oh yeah, I think she's over here. Yes. Now I think I'm on the right track. Oh man, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, that's right. Good gracious. Okay. There she is. Okay. Classic. Alright. Well, that's good to know. I don't know why. Oh, you know what it is? I forgot, you know, when you get that bracelet thing, and you can move this rock later, and then, like, those little, like, secret passageways pop up and you can jump around. It sort of shortcuts everything, but... didn't remember that. Ah. Man, that angle's tough. There we are. Yeah. I don't think there's anything in here, but... Nope. Don't need it. I don't need more bombs. If you want to get more bombs, you want to go to those little blue guys. They're like, well, I don't know the names for any of them. They have official names. It's more fun to be from the 80s and not remember what they're called. No, we don't want up here. Sometimes these guys have them too. It's usually a waste of time, so I'm going to go back down here and over. See, this sword I have right now, too, is just like the initial one. It's not, like, strong enough to really push them back at all, so sometimes they just advance no matter what, so... Woohoo! Okay. I can't for the life of me remember where level 2 is. I think it's in here. Or no, it's not, because that takes you back up to the desert. Huh. Well, I'm not going to do what the easy road here is to just do a search for it, like Google it, but keeping with my, like, back in the day attitude here, we didn't have Google back in the day. You used to have to... That's actually something, too. There used to be these, like, you know, phone numbers, like long-distance phone numbers that you'd call to get tips. Maybe some of you remember that. Like, you would, oh, come on. If you were trying to get a cheat code or something, like, you had to call, you did call this phone number. And I remember, like, I got in so much trouble because I rang up, I don't know, I racked up, like, a $20 phone bill, you know, in the 80s. Well, I guess it was the 90s. Still, pretty bad. Oh, look at that. That might be level 2. No, ooh, it's a secret. Look at this, there we go. 30. Sometimes those suckers are huge. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, I ran up like this enormous phone bill back when you got, you know, long distance phone calls were a thing. I don't even know if they are anywhere anymore, but it was, and this might be something I can bomb here quick. Let me just check that. Whoops. I called, like, getting cheat codes and stuff. Yes, another one of these. And, rang up I racked up a huge, phone bill. Because I just kept calling and asking all these questions for, like, cheat codes and stuff, you know? It's so funny, because, like, that's completely alien. Like, that whole concept doesn't make any sense to, like, kids today, because, like, you just look everything up on Google, and it's like, whatever cheat code you want. I do it all the time. Sometimes I'll play an old Indiana Jones game that was always a lot of fun. With Noel, we'll go on and sometimes play Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. I think this is level 5, which I don't want yet. Oh, no. Oh. You know what? I think we're going to end the video here because I want to make a point to everybody. What did I just say earlier? Learning my lesson. For the sake of my grandmother who taught me how to play this game, we're not going to do this. This is me exiting. I'll pause it. And there it is. So, this is fun. If you guys like this, like, I don't know, give it a thumbs up, comment. This has nothing to do with what I ever post, all of my other stuff. But if you enjoy this kind of thing, let me know, and I will gladly do a part 2, because I've really enjoyed this. Just 10 or 15 minutes, about 15 minutes. So, God bless you guys. Go do something fun, something that's just, I don't know, a little nostalgic maybe. All right? Take care. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to wonder. God bless you.